But I want to say clearly to the members opposite, hate has no place in this chamber.
The Premier of Manitoba is calling it an act of hate. As Pride celebrations are set to peak here in the city of Winnipeg, 4 PC MLAs have voted against a bill that would recognize the Two-Spirit and Transgender Day of Visibility.
And for every single member of the PC caucus, you have a responsibility to children in this province to make sure that hate doesn't make its way to the floor of the legislature, and today you failed.
Saying it's a failure of leadership in the PC party, Premier Wab Kinew accused the opposition of harmful behavior in the legislature as 4 party members, Kelvin Gertzen, Josh Gunter, Conrad Narth, and Ron Schuler, all voted against Bill 208. The now-passed legislation will see March 31st celebrated as the Two-Spirit and Transgender Day of Visibility, with Logan Oxenham, Manitoba's first trans MLA, bringing the bill forward, representing, quote, life, hope, possibilities, and freedoms for Two-Spirit, transgender, non-binary, and gender-diverse communities. Conrad Narth tried to duck questions on his vote, but was cornered by reporters in a legislature stairwell Thursday, saying he's disappointed in the NDP for sowing division over the votes, but he's never hated a person in his life. PC leader Wayne Owasco said members in his party respect each other's voices and votes, but his time as an educator was a factor in his support.
I was a teacher and a guidance counselor for years and years and years, and I worked with many students on whether in the LGBT community and those students that had various different degrees of social issues, working with their parents, working with teachers.
Those MLAs should be embarrassed.
Ashley Smith with the Rainbow Resource Center says members of the Two-Spirit and trans community are experiencing elevated levels of violence, especially in rural communities, and the opposition votes are more than harmful, saying now more than ever, trans community members in these areas need support from their elected officials.
We are in danger, and it is dangerous for 4 MLAs to stand up and disagree with a few lines in a bill that has clearly been given a lot of thought and care.
Smith says instead of basing their votes on harmful misinformation, MLAs need to focus on people in the province who have had real lived experience.
That's where you need to start. You don't listen to the people who are wringing their hands and clutching their pearls. You listen to the people who matter in this.
In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.